So you've come.
To learn the truth, and put an end to the conflict.
Your foolish efforts amount to naught. We are trapped in eternal conflict. A cycle of battle without end.
Battle without end?
Played Final Fantasy? I bet you know Garland. Garland is the main antagonist in the original Final Fantasy series. He first appeared on Final Fantasy I or Final Fantasy Origins. He also appears on Final Fantasy Dissidia as a warrior of chaos. In the Kingdom of Cornelia, Garland is one of the knights. He is well known and respected because of his power and skill. He is also known as the best knight of Cornelia. However, he soon succumbed to his power and became corrupted. He turned his back on the Kingdom of Cornelia and kidnapped the king's daughter, Princess Sarah. He fled to Chaos Shrine with the princess and demands that the king hand him the control over the Kingdom of Cornelia in exchange for her daughter's life. 4 young travelers appeared outside the walls of Cornelia. Each one has a crystal in their palms. They had no memories of their life before coming to Cornelia. Their arrival was prophesied by one of the wise sages as they were the warriors who will return the power of the crystals. The 4 young travelers, known as the Warriors of Light, seek out to rescue the princess. They soon got to Temple of Chaos where they face Garland. They are victorious and was able to rescue the princess. They also defeated the 4 fiends who has been draining the crystals of their power. The Warrior of Light soon found out that the fiends were sent from 2,000 years in the past, time traveled to where they are now. The Warriors of Light travel back to the past to defeat the fiends. Shocked, they found that Garland is alive in that era, and it was told by Garland that the 4 fiends in the present sent him to the past when he was in the brink of defeat. Then once he is on the past, Garland sent the 4 fiends in the past to the present. With this, he created a time loop that will allow him to live forever. I've read some info on the net that Garland was not defeated. Rather, he time traveled back to the past when he fought the Warriors of Light. So on that speculation that Garland time traveled back, the answer is no. He was actually on the brink of his death when the 4 fiends sent him to the past, and that was the start of the loop. Faced with the Warriors of Light, Garland made his move and absorbs the fiend's power and transforms into chaos. But of course, we all know how it will end. Garland was defeated and the loop was broken, thus restoring the peace to the land. He was summoned as a Warrior of Chaos on Final Fantasy Dissidia. He appears as Chaos' right hand. With the experience of the previous time travel and entering the endless cycle, Garland has an advantage above the other villains. He knows that no matter how many times he dies, he will be reborn. This can be seen as he attacks the Warriors of Cosmos several times. Warriors of Cosmos soon defeat the Warriors of Chaos, and others start to act on their own. However, Garland is the only one remained on Chaos side until Chaos is awakened. When Chaos awakened, he mentioned a dream that he governed world B harmoniously with Cosmos. Garland stated that it is how things were before the conflict started. He also told Chaos that he is to be sent 2,000 years in the past by him. These statements concluded that Garland and Chaos was one. In my research, there are articles that states Garland is from another dimension or another world, since Chaos summoned his knights on all universe, thus making Garland not Chaos. Although on the story on Final Fantasy, Garland transforms into Chaos when he absorbs the Fiend's power. Some believe that the Chaos on Final Fantasy I and the Chaos on Final Fantasy Dissidia are different. Well, According to what I found, Garland and Chaos are actually one. This was revealed when he was the only warrior of Chaos that stand by his side. He stated that Chaos sent Garland 2,000 years back to become Chaos himself. So Garland and Chaos is of a different entity but became one in the process. Chaos was able to summon Garland since he is not Chaos in origin. He only became Chaos. The original Chaos was a mannequin to be used as a weapon of war against other nations.
For one who has lost all memory, why did the dream have to be so cruel?
Chaos, if this is to be our final battle, there is something I must share with you. That this conflict, which has endlessly repeated itself, is according to the Great Will. And I am the one who has made this world the battleground for harmony and disorder. You had no memory, so I guided you in accordance to the Great Will's wish.
It was just as I thought. You were the beginning.
No, Chaos. For myself, you are the beginning. Before the Great Will led me to this realm, when I was on the edge of death, it was you who sent me 2,000 years into the past. You are me. And I am you.
Then I shall...